Hello everyone. You are warmly welcome back to another edition of our positive word. It's been a while, but I'm grateful to God to be back. Sin, run from sin. That's the focus for this session today. What is sin? Sin is a complex concept, but it involves the rebellion against God. It is wrongdoing, corruption of the heart. And the Bible traces the history of sin from the fall of Adam and Eve to the present age and reveals its effects and consequences. Sin, other words that could be synonymous with sin, wickedness, depravity, immorality, iniquity, you name it. Simply put, sin is an action or thought that goes against God's standard law. When we learn the biblical meaning of sin, we will see its consequences and how to overcome it through Jesus Christ, who was sinless in all areas of life. Sin comes with a very high cost, my friend. Excuse me. In First Thessalonian chapter 5, verse 22, we are told to run, flee, or abstain from all appearances of evil, appearances of sin. We're told to desist, to withhold ourselves, to refrain, run. You know, in Matthew chapter 5, verse 29, when Jesus said, if your right eye offends or causes you to sin, pluck it out and throw it away from you. For it is more profitable for you to lose one part of your body than to go with your full body into hell. Jesus was advocating moral and spiritual surgery. That's radical, but that's what we need against this evil called sin. There is no way that anybody can argue, reason, or negotiate his or her way with sin. Whatever your personal battle is, be it gambling, alcohol, drugs, wrong relationships, fraud, internet porn, dishonesty, wickedness, lying. The purpose of that battle, that thing, is to destroy. And it needs radical eradication. Let's cast our mind back to the Old Testament. Samson fell due to him flirting with sin, and he lost his life eventually. When we look at Joseph, on the other hand, he stood strong and saved an entire generation of people. Sin kills, my friend. Run from it. The cost is ultimate death, both physically and spiritually, if not addressed before one dies and passes away from this earth. This is one of the reasons why the Apostle Paul warned in 2 Timothy, 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 22, to run from temptations that capture young people. Not just young people, my dear. Everyone can be tempted. Life in today's world is saturated, drenched with seductive influences, which means we cannot eliminate the source. Wherever you turn, sin is presented as palatable, flashy, flamboyant, enticing. As a result, Paul suggests that when you cannot remove the influence, you must remove yourself. Run, he said. In addition, take a flight, run, do not walk. You can't be free from sin, but your carnal mind will only give you a few seconds before it decides to return to where you're coming from. Hence the suggestion. If you're walking, that tendency to pause, take a backward glance, just like Lot's wife did, is high. And the possibility of making a U-turn is almost certain. Dearly beloved, Do not hesitate. With sin, do not procrastinate. Do what needs to be done and do it quickly. The cost of sin is way too high in comparison to whatever short or long-term pleasures that you might enjoy from it. What shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and suffer the loss of his soul? Mark chapter 8, verse 36. Take a look around you, my dear. Many people who live in sin, they're very wealthy, they might be famous. You could tell that they have no happiness or peace of mind. That is sin. That is because sin will weigh you down, even while it gives you that false notion of having a fantastic time. Sin kills. The cost of sin is colossal. What shall you give in exchange for your soul? Jesus Christ came to set us free from the bondage of sin. Yes, no matter what you've done, what you're doing, you can be set free. The decision is yours, my friend. You can be set free. Jesus Christ did it. Turn to him, call on him, and be saved. Run from sin. I thank you for joining me today. Until I come your way again, it's goodbye for now as you run away from sin. God bless you.